What's going on? In this video, we're going to take a look at the Vont Spark LED headlamp. I'm not sponsored by Vont. I know this is the second video done by Vont. They sent me a package. It had both these in there. It had the lantern from last week's video and this one. And it's not that I haven't changed my clothes in a week. I'm just doing them one after the other, so that's why I look the same. So this is the Vont Spark LED headlamp. I'm going to show you that. And it's got some information on here on the back. It tells you what the different modes are. It's got a white beam, it's got a LED, of course it's LED, it's got a white beam, it's got a red beam, and just like the lanterns, this is a 2-pack. So when you open it up, there are 2 lamps. I still can't talk right. I'll give it to these guys. They do put some interesting stuff in there. The last one said he made an awesome decision by buying it. In there it says, "I can't wait to light you up." I like it. A little personality. Okay, so with these, again, there's 2 of them in here. The difference with these between the lantern and the headlamps is the lantern came with batteries. This does not. Also in there is another one of those Vont VIP cards in there, and that's all that's in there. Take that out, and I'll show you. I should probably go grab my scale so we can weigh this thing. It's fairly light. Now, I'm wearing this hat for a reason, because this is the hat I usually use. It's got that really light headlamp on there, and that's why in the winter this is great, because I hate headbands. Can't stand them. Like when you're in camp, whatever, you don't really notice them. But when you're sleeping, like I can leave this on and have my headlamp handy all the time with this hat. Because most headlamps are really heavy. This is relatively light. I'll grab my scale. We'll do a quick weight on that before I'm done. But what you do to open this up is there's just this flap. You just kind of pry that open. Sure you do. Pry it open. And this takes AAA batteries. So 3 AAAs, not AA's like the lantern. You do not get these in the box. I had these in another headlamp, so I'm not sure how long they'll last. But again, I've got rechargeable AAA's too, so I'll probably throw those in here. It does, as you can see, it pivots, and then there is the button on top. So your basic operation here, the first click is your low, your second click is your medium, your third click is your high. Now I'm going to warn you right now, the third click is a strobe, so I'm going to turn a little bit so it's not right at the camera. So if your strobing lights bother you, look away for a second. Third, or it just turns off. There it is, the strobe light. I think if you wait too long, it just shuts itself off. So let's see, if we turn it on, wait a few seconds. Yeah, okay, so if you wait a couple seconds, it just goes right to off and goes right back to the mode you're at. See what happens if I turn it off and turn it back on. No, so when you turn it off, it doesn't remember where you were. It'll go back to its lowest setting. And then if you hold that button down, it will switch over to red. And then you got your 2 red, and then you've got SOS. So if you're stranded somewhere, click in the red mode, you hit it twice, it's going to do the ... ... ... ... ... ... ... universal for SOS and Morse code, and then the third click is off. Maybe get my scale. So I threw this on the scale. It comes in with batteries in it, 2.9 ounces. Your mileage may vary on that. And according to the specs on the box, it goes up to 200 lumens. Again, not super bright, but I mean, it's 200 lumens isn't horrible. Let me do the same thing I did. So we're in dark, obviously. This is low. All right, so there's my wall back here that's about 10 feet from the camera. Medium, high. So there's not a huge difference between low, medium, and high. But, I mean, that's a pretty decent beam. So 10 feet, it's probably 20 feet to the bathroom. I could read in there with that. So not horrible, not the brightest headlamp in the world, but you know what? I don't use my headlamp a lot when I'm camping. If I'm gonna night hike, obviously I'll use it. But when I'm in camp, if I have a fire going, I'm not gonna use it very much. And if I don't have a fire going, I'm usually too tired to do anything anyway, so I'm just in the hammock. It's only if I need to get out, you know, grab something out of my pack, you know, use the woods for the bathrooms, whatever you got to do. But yeah, I don't use my headlamp much. But this did come in handy because when I was out at camp last time, this headlamp I forgot to charge, so it immediately started dying. I threw this on, I used it all night, and I was intentionally kind of turning it on and using it and just kind of testing it, and it held up pretty good. Probably good to note that when I was using this, it was sub 20. It was, I think it was 17 last time we got an accurate reading, and it got colder than that. And this and the lamp held up great. So, again, 2-pack on these. The price on these, I gotta look at the price. And these are available on Amazon. These come in a 2-pack. They're $14.99 for 2 of them. Some of the other specs on there, it's IPX5 waterproof. That's kind of weatherproof. Like, again, it would be fine if it rained on it, but not if you went swimming with it, right? So I wouldn't do that. 2.9 ounces. The 7 different light modes, right? 4 on the white light, 3 on the LED red lights. They call them side lights. I thought they were talking about this here light up, but no, they mean main light, side lights, the red lights. So yeah, not a bad deal. And if you're interested in these, just like with the lantern, I've got the code from Vont. It's 10 Kurt out. So 10, the number 10, KURT out. You use that, you get 10% off anything at Vont. So if you're interested in that, definitely use that code. I don't get anything for it. It doesn't matter. It's just a deal for you guys. I mean, I got free headlamps, so that's always a bonus. And if you guys really like these, let me know. They are willing to do a giveaway. They'll sponsor a giveaway through the channel, and that way we'll get some people, or at least somebody, a set of headlamps, or maybe headlamps, and whatever they want to do. Maybe we'll do both. We'll see. I guess it's really up to them. They're giving them away, not me. So yeah, check them out. Vont, V-O-N-T. Again, not a $80 headlamp by any stretch of the imagination, but for 14 bucks for 2 headlamps that work really well. I mean, I could see with them. I used them all night. This stays in place, and it's not too heavy. I don't know if I'd want to sleep with it just because it's a little bulkier than I'm used to, and I don't like that. Like, I've got that as loose. Apparently I've got a fat head. I can't get that any looser than that is, and that would drive me nuts having it on my head all night, so I'd have to hang that up. But whatever, I mean, a headlamp is a headlamp. So check them out. Thanks for watching, and there will be an outdoor video on Friday, so bonus video this week, and I'll see you in the next.